Ladies and gentlemen, this is my third video. Lofting. Lofting is something that I don't do much, but it's really, really cool. I made something by accident last night when I was playing around. So I thought I'd share that with you because you might want to consider something like this when you're creating your game pieces. Okay. So I'll start by creating a document and I'm going to call it loft 2. Okay. So lofting is when you create two different shapes and you make a 3D shape by joining the two together. Okay, by putting material between the two shapes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw it on the top face. So I'll turn the front and the right face off, and I'm going to go sketch. I'm going to draw something on the top face. I'll turn it off now, and I'm going to show you some other cool things as well. Yeah, I'm just not going to worry too much about the sizing just yet. I'm just going to make it like that. I'm going to do that. And look at this, check this out. I'll draw this circle here. Let's just make it here. And what I'll do is I will then snip that stuff off there. It doesn't really matter if I snip this off or not, yeah, because I'm going to be lofting this shape here. So you can see with this shape here, check this out. I can do a circular pattern, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose that circular pattern. I'm going to choose that from there. It says that it's automatically going to give me 3, but if I wanted to make, let's say, 12, yeah, I end up with 12 circles all the way around there like that. Can you see how it's sort of they stop showing around here? I have no idea why they don't show around here, but they are there. Okay, so I've got 12 little cutouts just like that. I'm going to hit the OK button, yeah, and you can see that it looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah, especially when that if I drag that up, I'm going to show you. I'm going to do this. If I drag that up, it looks like a Sanrad, yeah. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something completely different. I'm going to get out of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new face. Yeah. So I've got the top face here, which I'm going to turn on now. I'm going to create something off there. So what I need to do is I need to create a plane. So I'm going to create a plane. I'm going to create a plane from here that's saying 25 millimeters off. Let's make it, I don't know, let's make it 50 millimeters off. Yeah. And now I've got a plane 50 millimeters away. So an invisible piece of glass that I can do my drawing on. Yeah, you get what I'm coming at? Yeah. So it's called, I don't know what it's called. It's going to be called plane 1. I guess I could name it. I'm not going to bother. So I've got that there. And now what I'm going to do is when I do my sketch, I'm going to sketch on that plane there. Yeah. I'm going to look from the top view so I can see it. And I'm going to create, I'm just going to make a circle. I'm going to make a circle. I'm going to take it from here. I'll make it like that, just like that. I just did that, and then hit OK. I guess I could. Oh, I wonder whether. Oh, let me try this. Sorry, I'm just playing. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go and delete that, and that, and I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Imagine if I could do 12 of them like that. Let's see what that looks like. So I've got that. Now I'm going to go back to here and have a look at what I've got. Ooh. So the lofting is this one here. Yeah. There's another thing here called sweep, where I could create a range of different shapes and have it sweep like a piece of pipe through those different shapes. But the loft, and again, with the loft, I think you're able to use more than 2 shapes. You could have 3 or 4 shapes as well. But I'm going to hit loft. It'd be very interesting to see what this looks like. So profiles, the first profile and the second profile. Look at that. Don't know what any of those things say. Don't think they mean anything. I'm going to hit OK. I'm done. Looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah. So imagine doing something like that, yeah, as your piece. Obviously, that's a little bit too, that's probably a little bit ugly. Maybe what I should have done is I should have filleted those things a little bit more so they weren't so sharp. Before I went and created that circular array. But that's not a bad way of creating an original looking piece. And again, what I could do now is if I could go and sketch, and I could go to here, and I could create a circle that was in the center of that, and then I could maybe push that through, push that, remove, push it through there, and then hit OK. And then I could, again, remember, fillet's your friend. I could fillet that 5 millimeters. Oh, it's cool, isn't it? Yeah, and that could be something that I could pick up with my finger and move around the board. Yeah, or something. Yeah, just that's just something I kind of made up on the spur of the moment. But something like that is a cool way of creating an original looking piece that you want to use if you've got some kind of a space themed um, board game or something like that, and you want to create something that looks unusual. You could do something like that. Okay, there's heaps of things that you can do on Shape. You know, or the only way you'll learn how to do any of this stuff is just by playing, yeah, and by accidentally, bumping into things, yeah, or looking on YouTube or whatever, yeah. But this is another really easy and fun way of creating something that's a little bit more original than that very first one that I showed you. Okay.